100 things. People said I was dumb. Why would I do that? Why would I put out 100 things that I said if I was elected I would do? And then why would I actually do it? That doesn't sound like somebody in elected office when you look at the national news on CNN or Fox. But that's what I did. 4 years ago, I said, if I was elected, these are the 100 things I said I would do. If you want to find the updates of those, you can visit youmattertomatt.com/results-matter. I just want to cover off on a couple of those things. First of all, one of the things that I said I would do is be in touch with our city partners, the City of Chaska, City of Victoria School District. And I said I'd attend at least 2 meetings on the annual. And digitally, that makes it, post-COVID, makes it super easy. You can log in and you can watch anything. I encourage any resident to log into at least 2 meetings. Come watch the county board meetings. It's amazing to me the number of candidates that have filed for Carver County Commissioner that haven't even been in the boardroom in the last 4 years. That at least I haven't seen them. There's some people that have. It's been great, but a lot of ways to get your communication. That's one thing that we did. One thing I said too is that we have 2 times a year we'd have an update. Traditionally, we've had an annual update. I've asked for a mid-year update. So for the last 3 years, we've had a mid-year update. This one particularly just came out. This is talking about Carver Link to build out fiber internet in rural communities. I'll cover 100% fiber on a different one. County Board awards the contract for the 212 project. That's huge. Chaska Library celebrates the 100th year anniversary. The Attorney's Office moves to new case management systems. The county completes a community health assessment. We're one of the healthiest counties in the state for a decade or more. And then other things, 254 veterans that the county transported in the first 6 months of the year. 12 consecutive years is the healthiest county in Minnesota, and 37% increase in digital checkouts. These are things that you ought to be aware of, even if you don't plug into county government regularly. This election cycle is one of the times to do so. So I'm the only candidate, I think, historically in the county that's ever put out 100 things and actually delivered on it. And I think you should expect that from others as well. And perhaps that's the difference between a politician and a public servant. So again, I'd urge you to come check it out. Also said that we would decrease the poverty rate. We've done that. We're the lowest poverty rate in the county, state in the county. I said that I was going to check in with, we got garbage trucks coming through. We'll just plow right through it. It's okay. We'll put the microphone up a little bit closer. We also said that I would reach out to staff at least once a year and ask for their feedback. In the past year, my 2 questions were this. Number one, what's something that we should do from the front of the room as commissioners to have a vision on and put forth? We did that, and actually the number one thing that people were asking for is lower healthcare insurance. That resonates with almost everybody. It doesn't matter how old you are. And I'm proud to say in the last board meeting that we came through, and it looks like we're going to have about $1 million estimated savings last year. Amazing. Healthcare premiums this year will be lower than healthcare premiums last year. That's amazing. That's the number one thing that people said on the email. Number 2, I said, is this a place that you would recommend working for? It's a great indicator to see how engaged your employees are. To say, would you recommend this place to anybody else? Unfortunately, not 100% of people said yes. Some people had some concerns, and so we're going to get to work. We are getting to work in addressing that. Other things that I said is that my response time would be within 48 hours. So if you send me an email, first-time person, or a text, not that, sometimes it takes a little while when you're getting used to it, but I will respond within 24 hours. And it may be simple as saying, I hear you, I see you, I'll get back to you, and here's a great date to do so. Test me. Test any one of your elected officials and see if you get a response in 24 hours. It should be a standard. And if we don't do it from the front of the room, how can we expect our staff to do the same? So those are a couple examples of things that I said I'd do, that we've made movement on, that I've personally done. And I'd love for you to come check it out. youmattertomatt.com/results-matter. You'll see the 100 things, you'll see the updates. And hold us accountable, not just myself, but others as well. Hold them to a higher standard. And when people say it's silly to have 100 things, maybe when you're having those conversations, say, well, Matt does it. Why can't you too? And when people are knocking on your doors, I don't care if it's the local level, if it's a state level or the federal level. What are 3 things that you as an elected person are willing to commit to doing? What are you going to advocate for? What are you going to put your name behind? What are you going to stick your feet into, even when it's difficult and there's adversity and there's challenge? And unfortunately, I think you're going to have a lot of answers that are no answers. They're I hear you, or they're going to affirm what you have to say, but they're never going to get to work. They're never going to put their face and their name into something that says, these are the things I will do and you can hold me to it. Again, youmattertomatt.com/results-matter. 100 things I said I was doing. We've made progress on all of them. Thanks so much.